Hi, in this video, I'll be doing a feature demonstration on CloudAz Attribute Store Azure AD Enrollment. In this video, I'll be showing you how to use the Enrollment Manager to enroll users using Azure. CloudAz provides an easy-to-use web-based enrollment management tool, Enrollment Manager. Enrollment is separated into two parts, enrolling and syncing. Enrollment Manager can only be used by authorized users who have management enrollment permission. Here are some key features of the Enrollment Manager. Enrollment is separated into two steps, enrolling and syncing. Enrolling refers to the mapping of data types to CloudAz in preparation for data population. Syncing refers to the actual retrieving data values and populating the CloudAz attribute store. Syncing can be done either manually or automatically. Enroll users, contacts, computers, applications, groups, or other objects to CloudAz. Provides option to remove all inactive group members and group when enrolling. Provide options to store empty string for entries in a data source without an attribute mapping. Administrators must manually delete failed enrollments before reattempting the enrollment. In our Policy Studio, click on Data Source under Attributes. Click on Create Enrollment. I will name this enrollment as Azure Enrollment. In description, put it as enrollment demo. Select Azure as our source information. The Azure AD OAuth URL is used to identify the OAuth2 authority resource. I'm going to use. The tenant is used to identify the Azure AD tenant that issued the token. The application ID is the ID of the application in the Azure AD with read all and rewrite all permission for user, group member, group, and directory. The application key is the application secret associated with the application ID, which is generated using the Azure AD portal. Let's test our connection. Autosync is the option to enable scheduled sync process, which we can specify the sync start time at interval. For this demo, I'll be showing you how to set the autosync time onto a pass time. Let's turn it on. Click on the calendar to set the time to the previous date. For repeat, we can leave it as 24 hours. We can also do minutes. What this will do is after our first manual sync, CloudAz will autosync with Azure every 24 hours. Let's go to our definition details. Under definition details, we'll have the store missing attribute option. By enabling this option, we will store an empty string for entries in a data source that does not have an attribute mapping. Let's enable this option. For this demo, I'll be only enrolling users entity. This table below contains the default attribute you can map for users. You must map every mandatory CloudAz attribute with a corresponding Azure AD user attribute. This field that are grayed out are mandatory for CloudAz's information network directory. You can also add additional attribute to map to a directory. Click on Enroll. Let's go back to our enrollment list. We can see our new enrollment. Now have created our enrollment, let's perform our first manual sync. Now the enrollment sync is in progress. Let's check our data viewer. Now go back to our data source. We have successfully synced our Azure enrollment. With this, we conclude our video on NextLabs CloudAz Azure Enrollment. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the NextLabs channel and stay tuned for more CloudAz feature videos.